And we are back with another edition of On the Radar. I am your host and your representative, Rick Crawford. Glad you could be with us. On the Radar this week, Congress is in session until Thursday of this week. The House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence has postponed their open hearing. We'll talk about that momentarily. And the House Ag Committee continues hearings on the next farm bill. Let's talk about intelligence. The House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, the hearing that was scheduled for March 28th has been postponed because committee members want to make sure that bringing Director Comey and Admiral Rogers back in a classified setting is the best way to go to get answers to questions that arose from the last open hearing that we had. That's a typical practice of the committee, given most information in the committee that we review is classified. So we want to keep a tight lid on certain things that affect national security. The committee wants to gather that information before speaking to any further witnesses. Moving on to the Farm Bill. The Subcommittee on General Farm Commodities and Risk Management will hold a public hearing today, this morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. The hearing will be the first of two hearings on commodity policy. The Ag Committee will also hold a full committee hearing on Wednesday at 10 a.m. to review the farm credit system, and we'll keep you posted on that. What are we voting on this week in the House? HJ Res 86, that's a Congressional Resolution Act which would put all segments of the Internet on equal footing and provides American consumers with a consistent set of privacy rules. And HR 1430, or the Honest Act, would require the EPA's regulations be based upon science that is publicly available. In other words, federal regulations would be required to be based on data that is available to individual scientists and the public. President's new executive order. President Trump will be signing an executive order to undo the Clean Power Plan in order to help job growth. And the Supreme Court also has addressed that the Clean Power Plan may be unlawful as well. That's what's on the radar this week. Stay tuned into the radar. We'll do the same, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.